he helped me. Where I had people calling me all the time, and I still had people calling me, and I gave all of my clients to two different psychics. One psychic, she actually moved to Pennsylvania, but she lived in Staten Island, New York, and she was from Ireland. She had a beautiful Irish accent, and I gave her name was Veronica, or is Veronica. I'm sure she's still alive. She was younger than me. She had 3 kids, and she kept telling me I was going to have a third kid, and I know that I was pregnant with that third child, who I named Lily. Anyway, um, I gave her my clients. I said I'm out of the business. And I gave this other psychic, Maria Coco, my clients, and Miss Marianne, my other, any clients I had. And those were the 3 people I gave them to, gave my clients to. Anyway, my point being, I gave it up, and when I was ready, and when my life was more organized and easier, I always felt spirit come in, but I didn't know how to label it. So I would end up ignoring it. And I always knew if I looked at somebody's palm, I could read their palm. I could tell them things that happened in the past. And sometimes I just wasn't in the mood to do it. It was just like I was trying to build my career, which I didn't take, I wasn't a smart, gifted student. So everything took me so much longer to study to get my teaching degree. And I had to do it all over again because they said I was lost in the system, because I stopped for a while and had my kids, and then I finally was trying to find out, why don't I have a full-time job with the Board of Ed? And then they checked the system and they said, we don't have any test results. And I was like, I took that test years ago. And they said, well, you're going to have to take that again. And I was like, oh my God, I'll probably fail it. And so I had to study a booklet. I had to take a class. I had a crazy, rough life, but I'm also very happy and grateful that God gave me the gifts that He gave me. And I just have to use them, learn to use them, and then also protect myself, put up boundaries. And that's my advice to other psychics. You have to put up boundaries, because you can, yeah, it's fun to walk around knowing everything. Hey, I got hello from my neighbor riding his motorcycle. Anyway, it's fun to do that, to, be able to say, this one's talking to me, that one's talking to me, and that's fun. But you have to protect yourself, because we have to have, like, I'm such a earth sign, I'm such a Virgo. You have to have your feet planted here on the earth, because we have to deal with the things that are coming up on the earth. But it is good to know how to, and I'm still learning, know how to open it and then close it. And I told you the reason I didn't close out messages from my spirit guides, which they're always there. I don't have to do a whole ceremony to get in touch with them, but to get in touch with Summer specific, and to find out more information about Monkey. Yeah, I had to go inward. And I'm sure you're probably bored. I'm bored with myself right now, talking about this. Like, when am I going to stop talking about it? Nobody knows. Here's a cat. Hi, kitty cat. Hi. Hi. You're so beautiful. I don't know if you saw that, because I know I moved the camera so fast. Anyway, So just protect yourself, guys. It's okay if you want to say, please God, protect me. I don't want to see anything right now because it hurts too much. Being open to all the pains of the children that have been stolen, have been murdered or hurt, that's really painful as an empath. As a light worker, we want to spread peace and love, and I want to, the right people to get clink clink, and then I'm better. Once they get clink clink, I kind of distance myself. Like the whole thing with Gannon's trial, I don't watch it. I don't watch anything. Like the last thing I watched on Gannon, on his murderer, Step Monster, was her in the courtroom, and she just was like looking like an idiot, like the asshole and the monster that she is. And it makes me too emotional. It makes me sick. Like I physically feel sick even talking about it, talking about her. And first I want to kill her. And I know that God doesn't want us to do that because he's the judge. He's the ultimate judge. We are not supposed to be. So, I struggle with that too. Wanting to beat people up. At least, Jacqueline and friggin' Trezell like to kick him in his balls and smack the crap out of her and then starve them. Okay? Wait, did you just click onto a different channel? Who is that? Alright, so I know that's not nice. So I am at least happy that they got clink clink. So best believe their lawyer is going to their lawyers are going to try to say, oh, you put all these charges like they did with Barry Morphew's lawyer and got him out on a thing on his ankle. And that might happen with them, or at least with Jacqueline. If they don't have enough evidence, one of them's going to get out of jail with the thing on the ankle. That's why it's important to find the bodies of children and people that are missing, but we don't need it. We don't need it ultimately. If they have the evidence, we don't need it. But, so I'm just going to leave the lawyers up there, the prosecutors to do their work, and all the investigators and stuff like that. And that's what I was told, to distance myself that way. But just leading up to it, to try to, get some clues out there and do reading on it, that's my right to do. Okay, and I'll do that. That's part of my mission. I know from my spirit guides, and I'll do that until the day I die. But I do it. I work on the case until I feel like, like for example, Gannon was found. I don't know all the details of how he was killed. And to tell you the truth, I don't want to see that anymore. There was a time where I had to look into that when I was trying to find him. I don't want to stay there. I don't want to stay in the feelings of how Susan Morphew was murdered. Okay? But I know who did it. Okay? And you guys do too. Anyhow, everybody is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. And I am going to end the video now because I gotta go feed my dogs and my family. Probably gonna make spaghetti, or I'll make macaroni and cheese with a side of vegetables. Okay. Take care, guys. Oh, look what we found after St. Patrick's Day was over. Then we found this. Hey, we have a green door. We have a green door. Oh. I see green people. Just banged my cut again. I just banged my cut. Oh, it was finally healing, and then I banged it. Namaste, everybody.